Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough. Today I am playing 5 Parsecs from Home Bug Hunt. This is the mission briefing video where I will be rolling up the mission and defining the crewmen that or the soldiers that I will be bringing to the table. I've already got the table defined here, so if you want to follow along, what you need to do is turn to page 183. Because there's an order in which you do things before you start a new mission. First thing I need to do is special assignments. I have 3 soldiers. I call them red, blue, and green, but their names are Shanker, Griggs, and Brinkley. That's these guys right here. Red, blue, green. Now, I get to roll to see if they get any special assignments between missions. And the way you do this, you roll 2d6 and you pick what you want. Now, let's start with Red. Red, I increased his speed last time to 5. I think I want to try that again because I can get it up to 6 with physical training. So I need to roll an 8 or higher. Let's see if I can get a roll an 8 or higher. I rolled a 4, so Red gets nothing this turn. Blue, also I want to try to get his speed up. He needs an 8 or higher. And I rolled a 9. So Blue gets, what do I get? +1 speed and +1 XP, okay? And Green is at a speed of 4. I would like him to increase his speed, so I'm gonna try to roll 8 or higher for him, and I got Snake Eyes, so nothing for Green this turn either. Let's turn the page. We're gonna do the mission generation. The first thing you need to do is set up the battlefield. Well, I already did that. I think I put the time lapse of that at the beginning of this video, or I hope I remember to do that. This is the field. We've got scattered sci-fi terrain here. And the first thing you do is you place 6 dice on various key areas of the map. So let's do that. I'm going to put 1 near this cannon, orbital cannon. I'm going to put 2 near this one. Is it going to hit it? Nope. I'm going to put 3 between the cargo containers and the generators over here. I'm going to put 4 on top of the command center. I'm going to put 5 between the generators and the cargo containers, and I'm going to put number 6 on the. This is the refinery. I'll put it right here, right in front of it. Okay. After that, it says now you roll 3d6. And you remove any numbers that do not match these, all right? Ooh, I got 2 4s and a 5. So I'll leave the 4, and I'll remove the 3, the 2, the 1, and the 6. 1 and the 6. Okay. All right. Because I rolled 2 4s, that is called a vital objective. On page 185, I have to roll to see what type of objective it is. So you roll a d6. I rolled a 3, which is secure. My vital objectives are green in color or blue. I can never remember. They are green. So I need a, what was it? Secure. So it's not that one. Secure. So I take this, and it says vital objective secure, and I put it in place of the 4. And then I also need to roll for the 5, which is just a standard objective, which is a blue marker, and it's a 4, which is retrieve. Let's see, do I have retrieve, patrol, hack, retrieve? This will replace the 5. I'm going to put the rest of those in there. All right. I have a lot of these tokens that represent different things. So let me write that down before I forget. So number 4 was secure, and that is a vital objective. It's worth 2 success points. You have to have at least 2 success points to consider the mission successful. And then the other one is the, what did I say? Retrieve. Retrieve is just a standard objective, and it's only worth 1. So technically, if I go after that one and I get it, and I'm successful in it, I will have achieved 2 objectives because it counts as 2. Let's see what these say. Secure says this objective is completed at the end of the round. If at the end of a round a trooper is within 6 inches and no enemies are within 6 inches. All right, so that's that one. Retrieve, a trooper moving into contact and spending a combat action can pick up the package. If the figure becomes a casualty, the package is dropped. To complete the objective, you must hold the package when evacing. Okay, got it. All right, so those are the objectives. Let's keep going. Next, mission difficulty. I play the mess me up, which is the not easy but not hard, no modifications. Now we determine the priority. It says roll 2d6 and pick the lower. I rolled a 3. So the mission of the priority is 3, but it says, hold on, it says if a vital objective, increase it by +1. So my priority is 4. If desired, you can call on rep to assign a higher or lower priority. You may spend up to 2 points of reputation with each point lowering it. You know what? I'm going to lower that to 3. I've not played a 4, but I have played a 1 and 2, and they do get harder. I'm going to -1 rep. I have 2 rep, and I'm going to lower the priority to a 3. And the reason being is that number affects the difficulty of the game. All right, so it's 3. Determine the spawn rating. This is how many new creatures can appear randomly during the game. The higher the number, the worse it is. It says the spawn rating is equal to the priority -1. So the spawn rating is 2. That means there are going to be 2 places on the map that will be spawning new enemies. Okay, if the select loadout. I've already done that. My 3 guys have already got their weapons. And the next is determine force strength. Okay, so when you go on the battlefield, you take your 3 soldiers, but you also get a fire team of 4. So I've already got them here. I have my 3 soldiers, and I have 1 fire team. And it says you get support points equal to the priority. Support points, I'll put 1, 2, and 3. These are dice that I can roll to try to get additional manpower. If you roll it and you don't get that manpower you selected, you lose the roll. It's gone forever. So you gotta pick them carefully. Now, in the last game I played, I also got 2 additional support points that I could use anytime. So I'm going to put them up there and see if I need them. It says also you can sacrifice 1 point of rep for 1 point of support. So I do have 1 rep point left, so I'm not going to cash it in yet unless I need it. So on page 188, there are these charts of all these different soldier types that you can bring. There's like a Sarge, a sniper. There's a fireman, a fire team of 4, a colonial militia, which I had in the last one. You can bring grenades to the fight. That's not bad. Maybe I'll do that. Never used grenades. I'm going to roll for a Sarge. He needs a 5 or higher, and what you do is you roll the die, and you roll 2 dice, and you add them together, and I need a 5 or higher. I got snake eyes, so I lose that die, and I don't get it. Let's go for a fire team. I need a 7 or higher, and I got a 4. I'm running out of points here. Let's do another one, another 4-man fire team. That's an 8. Okay, I got I got 2 4-man fire teams, 4-man fire teams. I've got 2 dice left. Let's do another fire team. I want to bring a bunch of firepower to this one. That's a 6. I missed. I'm going to use my last one. I need a 7 or higher. And I got a 5. I'm going to burn my last rep point and try again. And I got a 12. So I will take that 12 and I will bring 3 fire teams to the fight. Now each fire team counts as 1 unit. So these are individual, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, but this counts as a unit. So I have 2 more. Let me get those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I've got, here's another 4-man fire team. And I need 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So what I'll do, this one's So hold on, let me get one more thing here. Let's see, I got the purple one. Okay, so for each of the 4-man fire teams, I'll assign a color to them like that. And that one gets orange. There we go. All right, so purple, yellow, orange fire teams. Okay, got them. All right, so I've got my fire teams. Ooh, I burned through my rep. I lost -1. I've lost all my rep and all my story points, support points. Okay, so I did that. And tactical locations. All right, you will need markers to indicate tactical locations. That's these purple ones here. 1, 2. I use an optional rule here called signals. Signals is on page 208. Basically what you do is you roll a d6, and that's how many signals you get, and you add tactical locations to bring it up to 6. So let me do that. So 2. So I've got 2 signals, which look like little wireless symbols. They look like this. So I've got 2 of these. And I need more. Come on, where are you? There's another one. 2 of those, and that means I have 4 of these. 1, 2, come on, 3, and need one more. Come on. Oh, 4. All right. Those are going to be placed at different places. So it says this. If signals are placed, they must add up to 6. If placing 4 signals, you would then place 2. All right. Place a contact marker on each objective, but not on tactical locations. Place a contact marker. Oh, that's the never mind, I'm jumping ahead here. Tactical locations. They should be spread as evenly as possible around the battlefield, and if possible, placed at least 2 inches from any objective markers. So what I'll do is I'll place 2 near the objective markers, which are over on this side. One of them will be placed here, and the other one will be placed there. And then I'm also going to place the 2 signals. The signals are also placed in the same way. Signals must be placed in or adjacent to a terrain feature. I will put them, you know what, let's scatter them around. I'll put one near the other generator. I'll put one over here. Let's go around this way. I'll put one here at the refinery, and then the remaining objective markers, I've got 2. I'll put one over here between the generators and the orbital cannon, and I'll place one over here with the cargo containers. So I've got those all placed. Now you place contact markers. Now these, I've got a bunch of them over here. These are where the bugs can possibly appear. So let me, I messed my page up. Let me get those. And it says you place a contact marker on each objective. All right, so I'll come over here, place one there. And where was the other one? Right here. Okay. Once this is done, place one additional contact marker in the center. All right, so I'll put it right here on the refinery. Add one extra contact if you selected Mega Violent. I did not. All right, so those are done. Set up your troops. Your force is assumed to land by dropship just outside the battlefield. Randomly determine one of the battlefield edges. All right, so let's do that. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to spin these around. And what I'll do is I'll roll a d6, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll re-roll 5s and 6s. 2, 1, 2. All right, so all my guys, I got to shift over here. All right, so they'll be starting on this edge. Now, there is another rule. They cannot, oh, I just broke that one. They cannot start within a certain distance of any objectives or markers. So I may have to figure out exactly where they're going to start. I can't believe I did that. Oh, he's not too bad. I just got to glue his feet down again. So that's good. Set up your troops. Any objective must be at least 12 inches from your initial deployment. So the objectives are way over there. There's 1 and 2. So I'm more than 12 inches away. So I can really begin them anywhere here. That's good. That's good to know. Now there is a tactical location here, but it doesn't say anything about starting near one of those. So I should be able to be okay on that. So I've done my troops. Tactical locations. You don't reveal these until you get within a certain distance of them, which is 3 inches. So once you're within 3 inches of a purple, you can roll to see what it is. The signals, I believe, are 9 inches. Let me double check that. Signals are 9 inches. So when you move within 9 inches of a signal, you can check it. And that is it. I think I am ready to play, except I've got to go glue this guy back down, and then I'll be ready to start. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. This is the mission briefing for Bug Hunt. The next video, I'll be going bug hunting with my 3 fire teams and my 3 soldiers. So I'm not going to say I feel good, but I feel like I've got a lot of soldiers, so we'll see how this plays out. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. I'll be back in a week with the next video. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.